Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. And my class on Saturday, we're going to be playing with the Reindeer Suite, which I hadn't gotten any of the... I'd gotten the paper, but I hadn't got anything else until we went to a retreat a couple of weeks ago, and we were given the stamps. So then, of course, I had to buy the dies, didn't I? So I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking, while people are popping on still, I might actually, I wasn't going to, I was going to keep it clean and simple. It still will be, but I think I might just emboss that with the snowflake folder if I can. I know I've definitely got it. It's not there. Perhaps I didn't put it away. I'll have to go through them later. Let's see. So will we emboss or not? Anyone here? Can't see anyone there at the minute. I just want to, if I put this over here, I might be able to see what that looks like. It's only paper, so I think I'm going to go for it. It has got, we've got the current one here. Oh, hang on. No. I thought I was in luck there. I thought the folder had stuck to that. Well, let's see what this one looks like. Can't see that. No, I don't think that'll be any good either. I must have had it out and not put it away, and I've got time to look now, but I might just do it with, well, we could use the last year's stars one as well. Why not use them when you've got them anyway? Don't think anyone will be cranky with me. I was after a stars effect with the other folder that I'm looking for, so this one's going to give the same effect. So I think, yeah, I think I'm just going to go for that and just use that one. Did I just do that the wrong way around? I reckon I did. Oh well, it's not going to matter. I don't dislike that. I think that's okay. And I've seen people do them either way. So when you adhere this down, now girls that are coming Saturday, watch carefully, because when you adhere this down, you just want to put a little bit of glue. I'll just show you. This piece is 9.5 by 10, and why I went 9.5 was because this piece here is 10. It was just to make it easier to line up so that I didn't have the pieces of it poking out. Now, this has probably got a direction too, has it? I think I like it better that way. So to get this on here, I'm just going to carefully put just a smidgen of adhesive around it. You don't want it showing through to the front. So I've got it. I know I've got it on the right side, but that's what I'm aiming for. And then I want to bring that here so you can see. I want to cover. Oops. I wasn't covering on that side. You saw that. I don't know that this folder was the right thing to use either, but we're going to go for it because we're going to go for it. Simple as that. Yeah, stick. These are really simple, these cards, I have to tell you. Nothing complicated at all. You either like them or you won't like them, and that's okay. I've got a bit of sticky on there too. I don't know how I did that. Sometimes you run off the track. Then I think I'm going to put him there. This is using the oh, now I didn't show you what I was using, did I? So I'm using some of the papers in the Take a Bow Designer Series paper, and I'm using the Reindeer Days stamp set and the Reindeer Days dies. So, goodness gracious, stick that on there properly. So how I got my little reindeer was I die cut, I'll show you. There's where you can see them. I die cut this one with the antlers from Early Espresso. I did the pecan pie one, that one, and the one with the little slits in the ears I did with Basic Beige. And then all you do, you can either go from front to back. I think I like to go from front to back or back to front, and then you just layer. They're really easier. There was one reason I wasn't drawn to this set was because of these, but because they're so easy to use and they're so cute. I didn't really like the punch that we used to have with reindeer heads, and I think that's why I was turned off this suite, but I shouldn't let that turn me off. And then you get a little bow, you get some bells, you get the holly and the berries to go inside the holly, you get a string of lights, the presents. You can die cut the presents. You've got two sizes, and then you've got the bow to go on the presents. Have I got one to show you? So this one, I always forget, I've got to put them on there. So that the little one goes on the big one. And have I got a different colour to show you that? I have in my thing, but I don't know that I've got a different colour there. And then the little one goes on there, but you would have a different, well, I think you would have a different colour on there. So hopefully you can see that. And then you've got the, I didn't explain that either, that's what I die cut out of there. This one here. We've got this little wreath as well. We've got the reindeer and the baby reindeer. This one here, and this is, I think that's the bells. I haven't used that one, and that's a little Christmas tree. So there is a whole lot of bang for your buck in this suite. And comes in the suite also is the paper, which I think most of you have seen, but we might get to that as we keep going. So I have put my little reindeer together. What else did I have in here that will tell me what I need? What else I need? That's my inside. What did I? That's my part of my present. So we could put him straight or we could put him crooked. Just see what we want to do. Just going to layer my presents onto here. Get it the right way up. I'm not going to put it on the bow part because that glue thing's got a snotty nose. because that doesn't, it'll stick once I'll put that on once I put it on the paper. I think you know what I mean. So for those that joined late, I have used a retired folder because I can't find my snowflake one. I'm sure it's here somewhere, but I don't know where somewhere is. Now, that one goes on there. Making sure that's centered. And this one goes on here. And I've got way too much glue on there. Oh, goodness. Way too much glue. Don't know how I did that. So let's keep assembling. I want to put my presents somehow like that. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment using our real red. Hi Sharon, hi Susan. How are you? I just went across and I saw you guys there, so thank you for joining me. I'll just stamp this. If I know Sharon hasn't got this. Could I say yet, Sharon? Let me just push that out the road because I can't. Got my paper up against my iPad and I can't see whether you can see what I'm doing. Out the road. Okay. May your days be full of cheer. And now I'd forgotten all about this die that I've got, that I've used for that. You could just cut it. You don't have to use a die. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. I've already done one ahead of time, but that's all right. Just saves me popping over to the machine and you waiting for me. So until I saw someone use this the other day, I thought, oh, I've got that. I haven't used it yet. I better get it out. So I've given it a good flogging today. I've used it and used it. It's from the Peaceful Season, I'm going to say. Yep, Peaceful Season set. It's the one that's got the word Christmas in it. So then you would run that through like so. And don't worry, it does, when it die cuts, this is what you get. So you just need to, I have cut a little, I can go down a little bit. Just got to be, technically it doesn't go with this stamp set, but I think it does. I think it goes nicely actually. So there's that. So we've got ours already done. Now I could do a naughty thing. Oh, I forgot I was going to do a naughty thing. It's not really naughty, it's Stampin' Up's fault. We don't have any current red ribbon and I want to put a piece of red ribbon. I could use cardstock and so could you. I wasn't quite sure what the slits were for in these. Is that, yeah, it's real red. This is from probably a couple of years ago, but there's my little ribbon scissors. Where are they hiding? I don't know that I want it that way, or on that much of an angle. I think I just want it like that. And maybe you can tell me what you think we're supposed to do with these. I'm leaving this as an option for the girls on Saturday. They can either use it or not. Not quite sure how that's meant to stick. And I might just do that. Put my ribbon scissors away, or I'll be looking everywhere for them. And then, so all I've done is poke it through there. It just gives it a little bit of something, a little bit of dimension, I reckon. Like I said, I'm not sure how it will stay there. I guess I could adhere it like I normally adhere my ribbon across, couldn't I? So if you don't have the red ribbon, you could use cardstock, or you could colour with your blends some of our white or our, just trying to get a little piece of that, our vanilla-ish colours, beige maybe, any colours that you can colour with your blends. I haven't got time to be colouring, and I don't like colouring ribbon with my blends anyway. Now what I'm going to do now, before I stick those on, I think it needs, I did stick that on, didn't I? I think it might need a bit of wink. I think, I'm just hoping I don't, where's my bit of paper? I'll put that up against my iPad so I don't get that all over that. And we'll do a bit of Wink of Stella. I like to squeeze it into my lid. I haven't done this for a while. Hopefully I've got some in here. Think you're empty and then all of a sudden it comes out. I just want to add a bit of texture to this. Here we go. To this garden green. I didn't tell you that either, did I? I've got garden green on real red. See what we think. And then I've got to position these how I would like them. I put you there. You there. Maybe I need to come down a bit. Maybe he needs to go up a bit. This is the fiddle faddle part of it, isn't it? Let's do perhaps that. That and that, and maybe, I wasn't sure whether I wanted a bow on him or not, but I went with a bow. I'm running out of room. Maybe push that back here a bit. Come on, stay. And you there. You could have him on a crazy angle too if you wanted to, up to you. Grab those ones out that are nearly all used up. Two came off, so I guess that's what we're using, two. And got all bits and pieces here. There's two little ones here. It'll be well and truly dimensionaled. And let's put this down. I wouldn't add wet glue because this has got, these presents have got a bit of texture, so the glue would probably go through them. I kind of want that behind there a little bit. This one can have a dimensional. Just one in the center, I reckon. Maybe something like that. And then this one, I'll make sure I put the dimensional on the bottom here. Don't want black. These are all stuck to each other. What a mess. I think I just do want the little ones because if you put them on the ribbon, they don't stick. I didn't quite know how to stick that. Oh, hi Di. Do you get around Gunbow now Swan Hill? You've had a good couple of days, haven't you? So we're going to be playing with the presents on Saturday, so this will be a bit of a heads up on the how-to. But we're not using these heads. What was I going to put in here? I reckon I was going to put... what? I reckon I can put a tree. I reckon I can just put a tree. We could... yeah, we could cut one out and we could go all fancy, but I don't think... I'm going to do quite a few cards tonight, so I haven't really got time to go fancy-smancy. We'll just do something pretty basic for our inside and our envelope, but then at least they'll be done, won't they? And no, I haven't made these cards before. I'm just doing them now. I worked out what I wanted to do, but that was it. Is that the one I re-inked? I re-inked one of those because it was very, very, very pale. Hopefully, I've got enough ink there. I've blocked off my thing again because I've gone a bit crooked, but we don't care. Gotta make sure I get the ink off that mat though, haven't I? I'll have ink all over. Speaking of which, a bit of damp paper towel there. So I think I might have got ink there. That was silly stamping on that, wasn't it? Just stamped on me a bit of paper. I'm having trouble getting this straight because I've got it on an angle, of course. Making sure the envelope is up the right way. Oh, it's warmed up. I'm a bit hot in here with the door shut. If I keep putting my inks away, I will know where they are, won't I? I need to clean that too. I'm going to put that on the inside, and we haven't got any bling, have we? I'm going to do that. I think because I've got some Wink of Stella, I think a couple of rhinestones might be good on there. sheet again. Who's still got the real red rhinestones? I've been hoarding them. So I think I'm going to cheat, and they will stand out against the green. That'd be really nice. But if you don't have these from a couple of years ago, you can colour them with your rhinestones. With your rhinestones. Goodness me. With your blends. Where did you go? Might leave, where did I put them now? I was going to say I might leave them out. I might not, because I mightn't be able to find them. And I'll have to be hunting, won't I? So there's my first card, and how quick and simple was that? Very. This one I cased, we had a team meeting on Saturday, and I kind of cased my design from the lovely Cheryl O'Brien. So first off, we want to stamp. I've got those stuck on there because I showed you how to do that before. So we're going to use another stamp from this set, which is Merry Christmas, and you've seen that I've already done that. I like to pre-do one so that I'm not holding you guys up if I make an error. We can fix errors, but everything takes time, doesn't it? Let me push. Push that up. Just got ink on there because I knocked the block over. I'm working with hardly any room here again because my craft room is in such a mess. And this one I'm just going to snip. Hopefully it's straight, and it is. I think I like my other one better because it's a narrower bit of paper. Put this ink back, and we'll, what's that? Must have been part of my name coming off my stamp. So I'll just clean these because I'm probably going to put something in them and get ink everywhere. Like to clean red off immediately anyway, because I think it stops your stamps from staining. I think it does, I'm not sure. I've noticed after a class my stamps are very, very red. So have you seen these little like book boxes? And she's decorated with a little deer, and inside some gorgeous smelling soap. There you go. So I've cased her design for her little box. I'm just going to leave that there, and added a bit to it because my card obviously is bigger than that. So let's go with our adhesive. And I went through all my papers and I chose the red. I could show you. I won't waste time showing you, but I love, this is probably my favourite piece, but it kind of, the greens kind of blended into it, so, and the greeting kind of blended into it, so that's why I've chosen the other side of it, which is fine. So then she had make sure I've got the right side of that. This is from the Stylish Shapes. Make sure that's centered. Sorry, I'm going off there willy-nilly, aren't I? Oh, I thought I had holly in there. Did I? Where's my holly gone? Oh, here it is. It's hiding in there. Okay, then we put the reindeer together. Oh, he slipped a bit. Why have you slipped? Anyway, don't think anyone's going to be too fussed about that. And again, I wouldn't put wet glue on this because it's got holes in it. I'm going to put that in the centre. And I might pop him up, I think. Where's those black ones? We might use those up. Or has that slid too much too? Will that annoy me? I don't know, the glue's been running today. I don't think that's too bad. Anyone would be grateful to get that for Christmas, I think. And not every deer is the same, is it? They're all different. It's just got more brown on one side than the other. He'll be fine. Sometimes we can be too fussy. So then he goes there. Probably should have planned this out a bit better. I'm not actually sure where I had that. There. Oh yeah, that's what I did. So these ones can have the black as well because they're green. Can't see what I'm doing, can you? Just putting dimensionals on. Not rocket science. Maybe I should have tried it out or something first. I'll put it where Cheryl has got hers. I'm Cheryl, she's Cheryl. I think I'll put it like that. I was trying to get away from that green bit there, but it's the way I've put my... Oh, don't stick when I don't want you to. Don't stick. It's the way I've put the berries on top of there, which was bothering me a little. There we go. And she hasn't got any presents behind hers, but I thought I would do that. Couldn't think of any other colours to put there, so I just used the beige for that. Because I've used all the other colours, and you can't have them both the same. Well, you could, but I didn't want them both the same. Hang on. That one, yeah, that one can go down just with glue. Not glue, tape. Probably should have had that away from there, shouldn't I? Let's see what that looks like. And then it's close to the garden green. Well, we've just got lots of ones the same colour, haven't we? I put that there, and I put that perhaps there. Just test it out a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Again, using up my black ones. Come here. I keep thinking that is, when that sits on the white dot, I keep thinking it's the edge of my cardstock gone a bit funky. It's tricking me. I might just put some glue on the top of that because we don't want... Oh, here we've got a line here. That'll do. We don't want... Where don't I want glue? What don't I want dimensionals? We don't want them at the top. we can have them at the bottom. Get that off. Try and centre that a bit. Oh, I've got a dimensional piece hanging out here. Don't want you hanging out. About centered. Cool. Oh, I've used that up. Makes you feel good when you use that up, doesn't it? Now, Cheryl had the peppermints on hers. I didn't buy any more of them because, well, I didn't buy any to start with, and then they were out of stock, so I haven't got round to ordering more. It's probably getting a bit late now, but they do look really good on there. I had a look today, and they are back in. Well, I'm not even sure if they were out here. I think Pam said when we went to retreat, I think she said they were out. I didn't get them because I thought, oh, I don't know about the red and white together, but I love that together. It looks really good. Should have got them. Didn't. Oh, I can't put that there. Oh, if I put them on the green, I can. I can get away with it on the green, and these won't look as nice, but they'll be there. And they're still pretty. They are still pretty. Use what you have. And I think we need a bit of wink on our berries as well. Like that. What should we put on the inside? I could just put some DSP, but I think I'll just put, I'll put that away. Might just put the bells on this one. And you can, excuse me, my nose is itchy. You can die cut these bells too. It's got a die for the bells. That's really cute. Thank you, Cheryl, for that that idea for my card. And I'll put one. I'm getting red ink everywhere. I've got it everywhere before as well. Keep looking at this because it's looking to me like Poppy Parade, but it's not. It's real red, so it's deceiving me. Thanks, Susan. I'm a bit behind with the comments. I might just refresh that. See if anyone else is talking to me. I don't want to ignore you, but I don't always see them. So we'll pop that in the centre. So if you haven't quite got to your Christmas cards and you happen to have this set, it might give you some ideas to do some really quick cards. Because they're all going to be really quick tonight. So there's that one. That's two. Next one. I'll show you what I'm doing. Everything out the road. Doesn't really matter which way up we are, but you do want to get it straight. And this will be fine. Just so you know. the snowflake one would be better. Doing the same kind of thing. Here we're going to stick, this paper is from, what is it called? Sentimental something or other. Does that help? I might go this way this time. And actually, I might put the glue on the, you see what I'm doing? I'm going to put it on the, so you can either do, oops, I better make sure that's not showing. And have I got it the right way round? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, so if you lift that up, you can kind of see where you want to go. And it doesn't really matter if you go out the edge. If you're putting it on the piece that's being adhered to, I've got it across there. It doesn't really matter if it goes outside it because that's going to be stuck to the base. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? So if I had it on the, if I was putting it on the paper, it could show through. So I think that's probably the best way to do it. So I've got, on the other one, I didn't check that again, but you can also always use a embossing buddy to get the excess glue off, and that might be what I need to do. Yeah, I think that's how I have that. I think because I haven't made these cards, I've just got to rely on my memory. What was I going to do next? And then this one, oh, that's right, I did colour. Just in case anyone hasn't coloured before, I will just show you that. I'm not going to colour the whole thing and die cut it though, don't worry. Pecan pie, where are you? Already got one, as you can see there, but I just did want to mention something. My iPad's in the row to my ink. If I got all of that. So this is a stamp you need to colour in. Just as well, I'm not going to use it because I knocked off his tail. I didn't give him a tail. Just want to quickly show you how I coloured them in, and I'm no expert, mine are just coloured. But what I did want to point out was that you could use pecan pie, and I have used that. I don't have it here. There's not much difference between pecan pie, and if you happen to have the, what are they called? They've got numbers. Does anyone remember what they're called? They're blends, I know, but this is SU 500, and it's quite close to pecan pie. So if you happen to have that and you don't have pecan pie, it makes a good colour for the deer. And there's also a pinky, there's pinky colours and sort of beigey colours in them. And this is SU 1000 that I've used for their ears. So, like so. This is all I did. Do have to look at my other sample to see which bit I coloured, in case I colour the wrong bit. Then I just coloured his ear, her ear. got a baby, so I guess it's a she. And you could still use your light and dark with these too. You'd find a lighter one. And I went down here. Down here. And around. I'll just colour her back and show you how I got the dots. You probably can't even see the dots on there. Go down there into her tail. And kind of blend it with your colour lifter, like there. Maybe not blend it too much, just like that. And then I took my white chalk marker, which are not, this isn't a Stampin' Up one, but they're not current at the moment. And then I just did some dots. If you look at the way the images are coloured on the paper, I'll just show you what to do. And you do the same on the little deer as well. So that's just a quick little, not really a lesson, but just a quick little colour in. And this is the one that I did exactly like that. Then what did I do? Then I was just going to keep this really simple as well. But what I did was I white embossed this greeting. See, I've got my money's worth out of this today even. I will show you the white embossing. Anyone who hasn't seen white embossing before, or any embossing before, it is like magic. I think you'll have to agree that all of these cards are so different. You can just do whatever you like with this suite. Upside down, it doesn't really matter. Make sure you've got good coverage with your ink. And grab your white embossing powder. I don't have the wow. I think I've mentioned that before, because I know that if I get the wow, I will not use up my tubs and tubs of embossing powder that I've already got, because I know me. I'll use the new stuff and I won't use my old stuff. Getting a bit low here. I have got oodles of it. I'm a little bit annoyed with Stampin' Up. They told us we wouldn't be able to get this the end of the last annual catalogue, so I stocked up. Oops. I've moved that. This will be a dud one, but I'll just show you anyone who hasn't seen embossing before. I'll just find my little brush and try and fix that, because if I can fix it, it doesn't need to be a dud, does it? Would have been when I pushed it up towards the camera so you could see what I was doing. That doesn't look too bad. We'll see. Now, hold on to your ears. trouble seeing. There we go. It's all done. So same as before, same framelit with the magic of television or video. We have our sentiment done. Just so girls on Saturday, just make sure you leave room for your deer before you put the sentiment down. We're gonna pop him there so we've got room for our deer. And we could use some, I'm not going to tonight, we could use some gold and hang some Christmas lights across. You could do a lot with it. I could do some bells in pecan pie as well. Now, what am I after? Dimensionals. Why am I using little ones? Oh, because I had that sheet of the bigger ones out. Well, looky here, we've got some edgy ones. Oh, we've got other ones pulling off, so let's use those. My sticky stuff isn't really working very well this time around. It can't be very good quality. It's not pulling the backs off like it should. Still not, or is it? Yeah, that didn't work. Don't know why. So I'm going to put that on first. Just like so. And we'll pop our deer in the front of the, there's a piece I didn't chop out. Oh, I chopped it out, I didn't take it out, I should say. Got a big one for the little one. See if I can get a little dimensional for the legs. And get a little one here, I think. The other ones might get one there. We'll take a punt. Otherwise, we might have to cut it. That's fine. Try another one here. Maybe just one, I think. So two come out. All right, then two. You can go there. I think this one is a bit wide. No, it fits. All right. I just needed to get that off my finger. I may as well put one on the other leg because you don't want them catching when you're pulling them in and out the envelope. So then he or they, not he, it's not a he, it's a she, can go there. Then I thought I could use, can she find them? These that are still current. See which ones we like. See which ones look good. I like the brown. I don't know what colour brown they are, but they will do. Not used these at all this year. Just thought, these will be perfect. I've probably only got the, I know I've got some little ones. This one. That's a smaller one, I think. Maybe. And a little tiny one. Because you've got them flipped over, that's why I can't get it off. I was wondering what all those dots were on top of them. was on the back of them. Oh, come on. Okay. Maybe there. Cool. And then I know what I'm doing for the inside now. I'm using those as well. I'll put that inside. You as well. What do you mean, Sharon? Make sure I've got that on the right side, hadn't I? You've hoarded them, have you? Good girl. Now let's find, because I've got stacks of these and I'm not really using them for anything, so they're going on this card, they're going on the inside, and they're going on the envelope. I just pulled that up. I didn't want to do that. Who's still with me? Oh, you pulled up. You stayed pulled up. Now, we'll do our envelope. I've just got one more left. Not envelopes, one more card left. If you're still with me. Might as well do it. Now just pull the sticky off that. Come on. Get back on. I think it went back on. Probably should be getting them up with a more of a sharp pokey tool. I don't like being pulled up with the other one. The sticky keeps coming off. They're pretty old. They've been here since last year. They're a year old. All right. What do you think of that one? So if you're not into the cutesy idea of the deer, well, that's still cute, but you know what I mean. If you think it's too cutesy, you can use that one. This last one is very cutesy. I wasn't sure what colour base to put it on, but I've chosen, I have chosen white, and I'm going to do the same as I did. Got any other tree folders, have we? No. I'm going to do the same as what I did for the other one. I think it's best if you can put your adhesive on your cardstock rather than on your DSP. Just make sure I've got a little bit on the side. You don't want loads of it anyway, you just want enough. Just need enough. And you could use either side of this, but I think I'm going to use this side. I think I want a tree, a couple of trees in the foreground. Must have wanted that a bit higher up. Like so. And then we'll put that on our, got no green showing, we'll put that on our card. No embossing on this one, but again, I think I was going to use the snowflake one, but we'll just have to go without because we can't find it. And then our little deer can just go jumping across there. How cute is he? I think he's a she because she's too pretty to be a he. Let's say that. Too pretty. Like they say, you never know about products until you get, we always say, you don't never know, you've got to get the products into their hands. And it worked with me. I didn't want this until now I might have done the wrong thing here. You guys want me to emboss? I think I will. Got a piece there, so I think I will emboss that. And I've been naughty again because we don't have any gold ribbon either. So I have used some retired from a couple of years ago. You only have that gold sort of a filament through the whitish ribbon, so that wasn't the look that I was after. You could put a piece of gold foil through it if you don't have any gold ribbon, and the other ribbon we've got would be too narrow, so let me see if I can do a good job of this. And I've got it too low down, almost too low down, almost out of the camera for you. Probably had the rest of it out of camera too. You can't yell at me. That's the trouble, isn't it? And I keep pulling it towards me because I need it there. Female deer don't have antlers. Well, don't they? You're full of knowledge. Well, she's got antlers. That one I just stuck on. Is that the one you're talking about, Di? Are you saying she's a man and she's all prettied up? Is that what you're saying? Not that I don't believe you. I don't know much about animals at all, really. Have to ask my granddaughter all that. She's studying to be a vet. Maybe. If she continues uni, she'll be going to be a vet. Okay, let me put that where you can see it. There we go. So that was quick because it was already hot from before. And again, I've used that same die to die cut it. I've got lots of spares here. Have I put that too low is the question. I don't think it matters that his foot, I can put it back down there anyway. If I didn't stick that on there, it would just come off. So I think we need to, maybe I don't need to stick it all the way across there. Maybe you couldn't see what I was doing. Don't know how else you would stick it on there. It's a bit wrinkly. I did have it tied in a bow. I tend to do that. Saves me trying a bow to see if I like. Have I got no sticky on there? Sometimes that happens when you pull just a little bit of it off. I think it did. It went on my fingers. Or maybe I could use a glue dot under there. Maybe that's, you know what? I like to use my seal, so maybe I'll use my seal. And once it's stuck on, I don't think it's going to come out, is it? So that might be a good way to do it. It just came out. Put it through there from the back. Yes, okay. Di's the deer expert. I think, what do we, yeah, I know what we're trying to think what we were using the deer for tomorrow. Don't panic, you don't have to colour a deer in. We're having the die cut ones from the paper. We are going to colour a bird in though. So I'll let you know what you need to bring. Do you have any blends die, or any Copics or any sort of colouring tools. I know you've got pencils, and pencils are fine too. Now it's stuck. Now I'm doing a fiddle faddle here, aren't I? Seal does stick pretty well, I have to say. I have actually used it on my embossed pieces, which I don't normally do. I probably should have had that dimensional half on, half off, perhaps, like that, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, see, it pulls. It's pulled up by my finger. We're going to do that. And then, yep, I went with red. I thought I might put, or did I put them in the, yes, I did put them in the, I might pull these have got adhesive sheet on the back. Using these tomorrow, girls. And I have put it here, no, not tomorrow. Please don't come tomorrow. The other two cards aren't cut up yet, so you wouldn't have much fun, because I'd be running around like a chook with its head cut off. So I'm going to use, this is retired as well, but you can, from the online exclusives, there is some more of this, and they say it's better. Some more gold twine. Not some more, a different lot. Okay. This is gonna make me fiddle, isn't it? Because I've got the sticky off the back. Did this the other way around with my other one. I just want to see if this works. And this is for you girls on Saturday. I'm going to see if this works and tell you which way round you've got to do this. When I did it on my card for Saturday, I had the big bell on top of the little one. But I'm going to put the little one on top of the big one tonight. Fiddly this, fiddly fiddly. Just pull it a bit more, get it a bit tighter. And chop that off. I think I want a dimensional. That might be why I did the bigger one, because I don't want a big one. Because I could put a dimensional on it, maybe. I don't know if you'll be able to see through that. So now let me see if this is going to work. I want it to look like it's gone through both of them. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I wanted to do this. Forgot, I was going to go up the top this time, not down there. Let me see. They could probably both, could they both have a dimension? Probably not, because one's kind of got to sit, this is kind of going to sit on there so that it looks like it's tied through to both. Okay. Hopefully it's not going to pull out. All right, what do we think? Now, what are we going to embellish with? Gold would be nice. And again, I don't actually like the gold that we've got. I shouldn't say that, should I? I don't like those either. Maybe need something little. What can we put? What about those druzy ones? Not really fussed on them either. I'm fussy, aren't I? I don't think we want red. We could do red. Let's see what the druzy, because the thing with the druzy is they're rather big and they're not really, they're kind of, I don't know, not really gold. I don't know what colour they're supposed to be. But I think they're going to do. Kind of matches the deer. Other people like them. Do you like them? They actually kind of look nice on that card, I have to say. I really do have to say they do look nice. Might be the way that you use them. And I do like that. Now I think we want our tree back again, don't we? Where's our tree? So we're going to put our tree on that little block. Oh, I really like that. That's really cute. We'll do our little tree. It's also got some little snowflakes in the stamp set as well. So it's actually, I do want to get another block because I don't want to be trying to guess. For the sake of another block, these are the ones I took to Swan Hill and I didn't use. Everybody did a shoebox swap. It was really, really good. Shoebox swap is when you cut up, actually because this is thick white, I'm going to be risky and I'm going to use, what am I going to use? What do you think I should use? Granny apple, or I might actually do one of both. I'll do one in Granny apple. Yeah, I don't often put an inside piece in the card when I'm using thick white, because I figure the card is thick enough and we don't really want to pay the postie too much money, do we? So without inking that up, I'm going to grab my Granny apple, without cleaning it, because I'm going into a, or maybe I better stamp it off a bit. So I just realised that the garden green's a bit darker. Don't really want to get my pad all mucked up, do I? That should be good. Just being lazy. And we'll do a Granny apple one about there. I always think you've got to have three. I was going to say tree. You have got trees. Probably need another dark green one there, don't we? So that it makes it look even. Let's pull out our garden green again and do a little one there. I was going to do the stamped off version but of the Granny apple, but I'm not. We're going to now do another, and I just moved that. Never mind, it's okay, it worked out okay. No panicking. So there. Let me put those away. I can't really get that one away. Okay, let's show you the get some room here. Show you what we've done tonight. So you can see there's a huge variety just using the one set. Just bring those down a bit so not in the camera. And where can I put this one? Move my stamp. Move that over a bit. I don't know if you can see that now. Yeah, there's our first one there. You see that? You might need to go. Can't fit them all in. Oh, do you? Come from a hunting family. Okay. You don't have any blends. Well, maybe we should fix that die. Thank you. I guess everybody else has gone to have their dinner. All right, I'll put this up like that. Okay. Okay, thanks for joining me, everyone. Hope you liked those cards. Thought they were pretty cute. Pretty cute. I'm loving it. A set that I wasn't going to buy. Didn't even know that we were getting it at retreat. So thank you, Pam. And I'm glad I've got it now. So thanks, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.